Well, hi there. This is Uncle Ed, and when you hear noise in the background, welcome to Latin America. This is a very quiet apartment for Latin America. It is not quiet for a farmhouse in France or Tuscany, Italy. Now, I was thinking how important it is to build a network of what your team looks like. And what I mean by that is, I have a great lawyer and had a great CPA. My CPA was the smartest man I ever met. And what makes him smart? The exposure he has to all these different companies. You know, I have my company, I coach other companies, but I wasn't always a business coach. You have to understand that I was actually a businessman that became a business coach compared to, business coaches that never had shit invested. They never had their balls, you know, hanging out there for someone to chop off if they don't do something right. So, enough about that venting. So, my CPA was the smartest man I ever met because he had an amazing portfolio of successful people that he did their taxes. But he was also kind of like their rabbi. He listened to their stories. So every time I had an idea, he'd go, I love it. But let me tell you what happened with blah, blah, blah. And he'd tell me stories of all these different investments that people had. Let me get more in my head in here. I don't know if it matters. I don't have any hair anyway, so it's not like, not that big of a deal. Where was? So he was able to tell me, I was thinking about, this is a long time ago, getting into the salad bar business. He goes, Ed, they'll rob you blind. The other part is that salad and vegetables and all that is very, it doesn't last. He says you constantly have a huge waste, and all you need is, something in the environment to change, a week of bad rain or this and that, and you're just throwing away food. Compared to other ideas that I had, he goes, I like that idea, Ed, let's do it. Same as, I'll be honest with you, at my nightclub in Bogota, he said, Ed, you're exposed to a problem. I go, really, what's that? He said that the currency exchange. Now, when I invested originally in Colombia about 10 years ago, it was about 1,800 pesos to a dollar. Okay? Well, today, it's 3,700 pesos to the dollar. So I lost half of my money if I take it out of the country. He saw that coming, but Ed, if you want to do it, do it. So I did it, and it made me money. I stacked a lot of their currency here. Shh, don't tell anybody. And I'll flip it when the time's right. So things like that. Also having a great lawyer. My lawyer can go, Ed, you've got a freaking chance to win this case. I'm not going to take your money. Or I like this case. We can sue these bastards and we'll get our money. Well, let's play it this way, or let's play it that way. Or, I'll give you an example also, the relationship I have with him. We had a big freeze in Houston, and the man I'm renting, I have commercial property, warehouses and rental properties and such. And I heard that the heater was broken, the furnace. And I go, freak. I called him up on Sunday. He responded. I have his text. Can I talk to you for 5 minutes on Thursday? Sure. And he said, no, the inside's 100% their responsibility. So if all the pipes break and all the water falls over the place and they destroy the exterior, the interior of the building, it's on their dime. So he didn't charge me for that. Why? Because I've been doing business with him for 30 years. The problem with most people is they get a lawyer when they need a lawyer. I'm getting sued, I need a lawyer. That's too late. That's too late because you don't have a friendship with this guy. That guy, the new lawyer, is going to bill you for every time you pick up the phone. Good morning, how are you? That just cost you $20. They got a little timer on their phone, really. And now that they have, digital, but they literally have a timer. The second you say good morning, it's costing you money because you have a relationship with the guy. So think about building relationships now before. It's like learning how to swim. Oh, when do you want to learn how to swim? When the Titanic's sinking? Oh, hey, you mind teaching me how to swim? Of course not. Too late. Same with a lawyer. Same with a CPA. You want to have your ducks in a row. You want the team behind you. before the ball is snapped. Okay? So start looking for a good CPA. And don't get one of these guys that are like in the box, oh, you can't do that, oh, you can't do this. You're looking for someone that, how should I say it, plays the odds. Not like you want to do anything illegal. I'm not telling you to do that. But there's also odds and stuff that you can do that might be the best way to put it. You know, same with a lawyer. You know, have someone start drawing up some simple documents for you and talk to him on the phone, learn what he likes. You know, I send my lawyer, my CPA, all my suppliers Christmas gifts, well actually Hanukkah gifts, but I gotta tell them it's Christmas gifts, every year. And let me tell you, the $100 gift I send them, I send a lot of Tiffany gifts. It costs me about $100 to $150 a piece. I send out between 100 and 120 of them, you know. So I guess the amount and the volume is about the same, about 100, 150 bucks. But I guarantee you, I get more free shit from them and better service than anybody else. Why? Because I'm the one sending them gifts. No one thinks about that. So that's all about building relationships. So this is Uncle Ed in Bogota, Colombia, wishing you all a very good, prosperous day. And let's stack cash. I got to tell you, man, stacking cash is fun. And once again, what Cher said, I've been rich and unhappy, I've been poor and unhappy. I'd rather be rich and unhappy every single day of my life if I had a choice. But fortunately, I'm a really happy guy. God has spoiled the crap out of me, but I tell him every day I appreciate it. Once again, peace.